Hey there, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in to the channel again. This is the Inward Vine Tarot, and I am your tarot coach, Chandra Bosley. Yes. This is a full moon in Virgo reading for you guys. Thank you, Bulls, for tuning in. I so appreciate your presence. This is a full moon reading. So what are full moons? This is the time when we release anything that's holding us back. This is when we harvest. And we assess and align with our purpose, especially with this full moon in Virgo. Virgos are very analytical, very organized, very practical, very critical as well. If they're, not healthy, they can be overly critical, to the point. But when they are healthy and in their glow, they're very serving, so that's very good for you, Taurus. They're a fellow earth sign, so they keep us grounded, just like you guys. So with this full moon in Virgo, it's more about some practical planning. We coming out of that new moon in Pisces, which asks us to focus on our dreams and what do we really want. That's what our deepest desires. So now this full moon in Virgo is that how do we put those things in play? How do you declare to the universe that you're ready for your dreams? This is what we're doing here in this full moon in Virgo, Taurus. So this is a 6-card spread. I'll do some oracle cards, a little bit of clarification in here as well. So let's get started. Where are you right now, Taurus? 2 of Wands. So some of you may be planning to get out and get on the move, or you're really looking at where you're trying to be for the next stage of your life, which is really, really good. I like the 2 of Wands because, and especially in the full moon in Virgo with this such organized and practical thinking, that 2 of Wands speaks to preparing for a dream. You see, she has a little van with a surfboard leaning up to it, a map or a world right there, a globe, and looking out the window towards it. In the 3 of Wands, it shows her at the beach. She's holding the surfboard. So this speaks to you moving towards something else. You're planning on something else, which is very good. I like that. I like that a lot. 7 of Cups. And I feel like you got a few options. So this full moon, you need to use this full moon in Virgo, Taurus, to really, really think hard about what you see. He's looking hard. The options are there. There's several things that he can do. Some are good, some are bad. You know what I'm saying? He can't really tell. You don't really know the future, but you have options. So this time in this full moon in Virgo, you need to really be thinking about that. This is what's influencing you. That number 2 spot is what's influencing you. All these choices, but you're kind of unsure which one to make or what to do, what exactly to do. But you're definitely in a planning phase, which is awesome. The 3rd slot, what have you released since the last full moon? Well, the last full moon was in Leo, February 16th. So think back to mid-February. What have you released? What have you let go? We went into that new moon in Pisces, March 2nd, which asks for what your deepest desires are. What did you release since then? 8 of Cups. You walked away from certain things, certain ideas. If people were trying to give you the runaround, whatever it is, certain jobs, relationships, you're walking away. It's like you've released those things, those feelings of not being fulfilled. You're walking away from all of that. You don't feel such an urge to be bogged down or pressured to stay down. So what seeds are you ready to plant? Good healing, restoration, all of that, giving your heart a break, self-care, comforting yourself. Those are the seeds that you're ready to put yourself first, to care for yourself, Taurus. And there is nothing wrong with that. So with this full moon in Virgo, it's asking you, what can we do? So what's the solution is what the Virgo is going to say. It's not going to ask you to wallow Virgo asks you to do something and, get others to help you and to be of service to you as well. So be thinking about that. How can you rest and do you need to take a slight break somewhere? Take a mini vacation, a weekend away, a couple days, take a couple days off work. But I feel like that's what you're doing. You're in a state of restoration. You're releasing all those things that were bogging you down. How can you help your intentions to grow? Six of Pentacles. Invest in these things. If you have hobbies, joys, passions that you put away, I need you to invest in those things again. Invest in your own passions and liven yourself up. That's what this is. Plan, save, so you can go. If you want to go on a trip or whatever, save, get yourself in a good position to do that, Taurus. Help your own intention to grow by putting some back. As you move forward, put something back to help you. Put something in the pot. What can you learn during the cycle? Wow, the wheel, the wheel. Change, but lucky change. Good exploration. It's Sagittarius energy. Good Jupiter energy. You're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. But you have to use this time to check it out, to figure out what are those things that you're wanting to do. What are those things that you're wanting to accomplish? Where are you right now? You're in a planning stage, which is great, being that this is a full moon in Virgo. So let's see what the other moons have to say. Nothing is yet set in stone. So that means you're still in the planning stage. No need to stress or worry about anything. A mutable moon meaning flexible, pliable, so still remain that you're a mutable sign yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're a fixed sign. Excuse me, Taurus, you're a fixed sign. But mutable is allowing you guys to be a little more flexible. It's going against that more rigid side of yourself. Allow yourself to be flexible, Taurus. Allow. A new romantic cycle begins. So for those in love or thinking about how you want to progress your love with somebody, or let your affections be known. If you're crushing on somebody, make a plan. How do you want to woo them? How do you want to woo them? They ain't just going to show up if you don't let them know, Taurus. So for those of you that are looking for new love, and it should be a good one because it's a new moon in Libra, so that speaks to fairness, equality. You know what I'm saying? It's like you see that you are equally yoked with this person, Taurus. So, do what you need to do if that's the case. For those Tauruses that are looking for romance. A personal issue reaches resolution. Great. And like I said, you're moving away from the things that were hurting you. Like I was saying, this is time now to think about how to care for yourself. So you found, some resolution, which is really good. That means it's in your favor. We speak to that with that wheel right there, Taurus. There's the scales balanced out. Yeah, it's a good time for you. It's a good time, Taurus. I don't feel like it's an actual time to move a lot. I just feel like this is a plan. This is a planning moon. This is Virgos aren't the initiators. Virgos put the plan in place and painfully look over all the steps and all that. So do that. That's where you're at right now, Taurus. Let's see. Let's get some star cards right here, the Astro cards. All right, retrograde review. So again, this is a place where you're looking at everything, which, like I've said a few times already in this reading, that's very, very good in this full moon in Virgo, because it strengthens that. It's going to feed into that. Capricorn achieve, another earth sign. So for those of y'all that are thinking about business, this is a good time to get your business plan together. Start reaching out, seeing where you can get funding, things like that. Taurus, y'all are about resources. making things happen. The Capricorn is big business, big business. And another one, Pisces, sensitize. So don't, make sure, we still have a lot of Pisces energy going on around out here, you know, so we're not quite out of that yet. It has slowed most of us down physically. So continue to be sensitive with yourself, to know what you want, walk towards it. This is a time to be planning for that. This is a time, Taurus, to be caring for self. That is exactly what I'm getting for you guys. So let's clarify this 8 of Cups and this 4 of Swords and this 7 of Cups. So let's see. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah. So we're starting like to get new ideas. We're about to innovate and think of how we can be more clear with ourselves and others about what we want to do. That good clarity is coming in for you guys. Let's see. 8 of Cups. Again, 4 Swords. 4 Swords right there again. So that what y'all need to be doing really is focusing on yourself, focusing on healing from whatever it is that you may have been through. We need to be planning how we can get back into our hobbies and passions and things like that. Yes, let's go, Taurus. We don't have to always live for others. We can live for ourselves. You know, big harvest coming in. It's going to work you. Some things have worked you for those. If you're going to be starting something new, it's going to be fruitful, but it's going to require a whole lot of work, you know, and that's cool. We should be putting in work for the things that we want and desire, right, Taurus? So let's plan that out in this good full moon in Virgo energy. What else? Dissipating. You know, so all those feelings, you know, like I said, that we were walking away from, the feelings that we have to restore from, those are dissipating going forward through this full moon in Virgo. Those things, we're walking away. We're letting those things fall to the side. We're getting more in touch with our own self-will, our determination, our own power. That's good, bright yellow energy. You know, so that's really good. Let's see what this last card. We'll pull a couple more for you, Taurus. Let's see what's after this full moon in Virgo. Let's see what it says after this full moon in Virgo. Queen of Cups. Yeah, good. So you'll be stronger, like emotionally, going forward. I think this may have been a little bit of a rough time. I feel like you've been having to give to others more than you've been able to give to yourself. And this is a time that's asking you. See, and it's good yellow. And you see all that yellow right there, both of those cards? Feeding into your own determination. This is willpower. Taurus, with you guys, you know, once you get a bull going, it's hard to get them things stopped, right? They flip things up and turn them over. So I feel like, Taurus, you need to be right there and figuring out what those things are. Last one from the harvest, gathering of blessings, which is beautiful because this guy right here speaks to it. You've gathered a lot. You've harvested a lot. You know what I'm saying? You really, really have. Your blessings are come in. You just have to focus on them. You have to focus on all the things that you want, Taurus. And it's right there in this good, beautiful full moon in Virgo will help all of that. So this is you focusing on you, figuring out how to heal yourself, getting back into the things that you're passionate about, that you love, whether it's a sport, whether it's writing, whether it's filming, whatever it is. I need you guys to get to it. But plan first. Make sure you get a blueprint in place first, Taurus. So thank you. This is your reading for the full moon in Virgo. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, subscribe, comment. I will get back with you. So check us out again. I have a pick a deck reading up that gives a message from your spirit guides. Excuse me, my mouth is dry. I need to get some water, but it's a good message from your spirit guides. Get that message. Pick a stone. Get the message from your spirit, guys. It'll be great for you. So until next time, I'll see you later. Take care.